Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the Guns YouTube channel. In today's video, I think the SVA 545 is the best assault rifle in Warzone right now. So just take a screenshot of this loadout. So when you use this gun, you want to make sure that you select the fire mode to single and then just burst fire it. Then I'm using the WSP9 alongside the SVA 545. I know a lot of people use the WSP Swarm, but I actually really enjoy using this gun. It feels like it hits harder than the WSP Swarm. So I'm going to try both, but this is the SMG I'm currently using. So moving into the gameplay, as I always do, I like to start off a solos game by grabbing a scavenger contract, because that gives you the money to get your loadout, a self-res and a UAV. I mean, you could wait for the free loadout drop, but I just think if you want to start getting higher kills, you just want to get your loadout as quick as possible and start moving. Obviously, not every gameplay you're going to be able to just start moving straight away as soon as you get your loadout, because if you land in different parts of the map, it's going to play out a bit different. You might get stuck with one player who's playing really ratty, but generally you want to get your loadout as quick as possible and then just start pushing players. Personally, I don't like going to the free loadout drop because I feel like people just camp it. If you're not the first one to get there, there's always going to be bound to be one player. If there's like 3 boxes to drop, there's always going to be bound to be one player that's just sitting there hard scoping it. So you better off just getting your own. And then if you die, you can always land back on your free loadout at a later date. So as soon as I get my guns, I'll decide to get self-res. I think self-res is probably more important than getting UAV in solos, just because there's loads of players running snipers. I mean, like here, I could easily get just headshotted by a random guy sat on the rooftop, and then I'm out of the game. At least if I got self-res, I can. There's an opportunity there for me to self-res and get out of that situation. So I'm running the flex perk, and as I come up this ascent point, I hear footsteps and a noise, and it was actually this guy so far away, and I get the audio to kill him. And then my attention's going to divert onto the most wanted contract to the right. And this is, I think, where I'm in two minds of what to run as a main in solos. I know the SVA 545 is the topic of this video, and it is a really good gun. But like that most wanted, I'm not going to kill him with an assault rifle from that far away. I can literally just beam his head off with a sniper and just get rid of that kill and move on to the next one. So I decided to take the edge of the map, because when I jumped off that crane, I did notice there were a couple of more people. It got cut out of the video, but there was a few gunshots in the downtown area, and I assume they're going to be rotating out late, or they're going to be coming to the loadout drop. So me, earlier in the video, I was complaining about people camping the free loadout. This is exactly what I'm doing. I'm assuming the players coming out of downtown area are going to come to the free loadout drops, and I'll just get a couple of easy kills. I do make a bit of a mess out of getting one of the kills here. It's just bad aim and just not being as aggressive as I normally am. I should have really just pushed in and got the kill. You'll see in a second. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, you want to change the fire rate. So if you're playing a controller, you just hit left on the D-pad, and then just burst fire it like if you had a FAMAS or something like that. And the burst is so quick, and there's hardly any recoil. And this is the guy I make an absolute mess out of killing. The gas is on his ass. I mean, when I take his plates off and he goes into the burger town place, I should have just pushed up and just got the kill. But what happens is, yet again, the flex perk is an absolute must run in my opinion. I hear footsteps below me, so I was going to push him quite aggressively. And then I hear footsteps below me, so I didn't want to get sandwiched between this guy coming in and the guy below me. So I decided to prioritize the guy below me. See, I hear the footsteps there. So I'm thinking, well, I need to deal with this guy first. This guy could easily kill me. I see the red dot that on the map that he's below me. So I just want to. The reason I checked there, my left there, so I don't want to get shot from my left. I was jumping out the window. look how quickly the skunk kills. So the reason why I normally buy Southwest first, because when I was fighting that guy at Bergtown, he had a sniper. He could have easily taken my head off, and I'm out the game. At least I'm on that roof. If he hits a headshot, I can Southwest and get out of there. So now my attention's going to switch to the guy I seen earlier. That's got away. I don't. He was quite lucky to get away. If that guy wasn't below me, I would have got the kill. And I'm looking for him. And yet again, look, always look at your tac map. I see a red dot to the right of me. So I'm trying to find the guy on my left. I can't see him, so I'm just going to rotate into the circle and hold the guy to my right. Because he's going to have to come out. And it's just going to be another easy kill. Then I'm going to cut to a point where I got a bounty contract. There's literally not much happens in that area. So I decided to pick a bounty contract and push for that. I think this guy was just... He'd got it taken as some point as well, and he was getting the hell out of there. So as I'm going to try to push the bounty, I realised it's probably not... The guy's just running away from me. It's absolutely no point trying to get near him. And I did see shots to my left earlier on. So there's obviously two people fighting, yeah, so I'm thinking, can I get a third party? Unfortunately, these players were just, they wouldn't... I mean, I get shots in this guy here. I thought I'm about to get it down. The guy to my right, he was just didn't want to peek. And I didn't want to push into the building in case I got sandwiched and got third partied. So I made the decision to, yet again, I'm just going to rotate out of the area and see if I can get a hold of them as the gas was pushing anyway. As I was coming up this bridge, I did see a red dot appear to my right. So that's the reason why I'm just keeping an eye on. There's a player rotating out this way. And then I've got enough cash for a UAV, so I'm just going to wait for the train to come. I suppose I could have held this UAV for later in the game, but I just wanted to just make sure that there was only two players to the left of me, so I weren't going to get involved in a fight where I get third party, because third parties happen a lot in solos. You want to try to obviously minimize that because you don't want to die, but you just want to sort of get more information so you can control the third party, so you're the one who's third party and rather than being third partied. So yes, it was a bit of a waste of UAV because it just sort of told me the information. I already knew that there's two players there. So the idea was I was just going to hold these two players out and try to get two easy kills. But unfortunately, the UAV didn't show up there. There was a ghosted player to my right and a ghosted player to my left. Yeah, again, use the flex perk, because I would have died here if it weren't for the flex perk. I'll get the footstep audio on the guy to my left, and I'm absolutely out to beam him with this SVA. So I'm not sure if you was able to hear that, but if you turn up the volume a bit, you'll be able to hear that. I heard footstep audio, and I was able to just snap on that guy to the left. If I weren't running the flex perk, that guy would have just an easy kill on me. It's a bit of bad aim there. Yeah, again, he's gonna be in the water, so he's at a disadvantage here. So that's the reason why I got there as quick as possible.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Gulag is closed until further notice.
I noticed that he's not in the water, so I was read that he's gone to the left. Get the easy kill.
UAV is bingo fuel.
So I called in a buy station and bought a UAV, and this is the part of the gameplay where sort of just chaos happens. I get so lucky. I know that guy's in the truck, but then I see this car pull up to the left of me, which stops me from pushing into the truck. And this was the first gameplay me using the SVA 545, so I sort of messed up my burst fire there. I just pre-fired that out because I thought he was going to climb up and kill me. But I think he dies to someone else. And it's just like chaos. I don't know what's actually happening here. Then I get mortar strikes, so I need to get out of there. So lucky to make it out of that situation alive. Another, yeah, again, I was saying earlier about third parties. Flex perk coming in clutch again. But yeah, what I was saying about third parties, another guy must have just shot him. I don't know what happened to that guy. Very lucky again on that gunfight there. Now I'm looking for the guy that was in the truck. Just going back to earlier when I said about people camping loadouts, that guy was sat in the truck camping the free loadout. He was such an easy kill if that truck hadn't rolled up. But I suppose it worked out in the end. This is where I get really confused. That guy, where did he go? He must have, yeah, again, he must have just died in that truck. Someone must have shot him. Unless I'm missing something completely blaringly obvious in this gameplay. I played that quite aggressive because I knew that guy he'd come from Gulag. He had ground loot. So I had the advantage there. So I'm just going to try to clear this building out.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
So I'm pretty happy now that there's no one here, so I can relax a bit. And you notice, as soon as I shot, I jumped down and changed the angle in case he re-peeked and absolutely just pre-fired that same angle I was at.
Gas is inbound.
The end of this gameplay gets a bit crazy. I said I was very lucky to win this game. I don't know how I won it. I don't know what the last 3 players were doing. Whether they just got really bad aim because they got nervous. Honestly, you'll see in a second. I don't know what the players are doing, to be honest with you. Whilst we're in this quiet period of the game, I'd really appreciate if you can like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And leave a comment down below of any SMGs you'd like me to use in future gameplays. It'd be really helpful. Or any builds that you're using that, you know, that streamers or people on YouTube are not using and you think that are really good. Leave a suggestion down below and I'm more than happy to give it a try and try to make a video on it.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
There's one thing I've noticed that they need to fix. It's really difficult to jump through certain windows. It's like your character don't fit. It almost gets you killed in this end of this game. How I don't die here. How this guy didn't kill me is actually insane. It's like, here, I'm trying to jump in. And there's the win. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. As I said, if you can leave a like down below and leave a comment down below, it'd be really helpful. And I will see you in the next one.